All right, guys, so I'm at the transfer station. I'm about to dump my 15 yard from this previous last week. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this here, and then we're gonna go into the numbers. Basically, my best week so far, what's going on, how much I made, find out exactly how much I made after dump fees, and we'll go ahead and get right into it. All right, guys, so the breakdown for this week ended up being one partial day where essentially I just added it on to a different trailer where I had just kind of a pickup. I helped my buddy pick up a whole bunch of things in his driveway. So that's kind of a half day. Then I had 2 one-day rentals. And then I had 3 2-day rentals. So altogether, that's 6 2 days, 2 1 days. So essentially 8.5 total days roughly for the week. So for 2 trailers, that's only, what, 4.5 days actually used or something around there. Still have much more of the actual week to fill up. But we're about halfway there if you put that, divided up by 2 trailers for the whole week. So I'm definitely grateful that we're getting closer to, getting to these next milestones, getting to the full capacity maybe of my 2 trailers. So with all of those different rentals, different timings and all those things, how much did I actually make? After dump fees, and then not minus fuel, not minus anything else, literally the gross number minus dump fees. The total comes to $1,289.50. So essentially, I had 5.5 people use me for a certain amount of time. And the first one was $175 even. The second one was $200.10, including the partial. The third one was $280.72. The fourth one was $255.43. And then the last one was a total of $378.25. So altogether, just under $1,300 for the week. Honestly, didn't realize that it was going to be that high. My mind has just been so stuck with who's my next customer, where's my next lead. How am I going to get to the next person? So this week kind of just snuck up on me, got caught up on paperwork here, and saw this number, and I thought, wow, from just starting and really not having a clue, not knowing what I'm doing with advertising, all these different things that I'm trying to put together. I've been trying hard to level up, to grow, to learn. Got a mentor who's a big help to me. That has been Hustle Nation. He's been a great mentor, just kind of talking through things, pushing me past my comfort zones, getting me to go out there and try to, get in front of people, actually talk to people. I would encourage you, check him out as a mentor. He's been a great encouragement to me. And, this is my first week getting over $1,000 by far. And, this current week right now I'm already actually booked up for, let's see, I already have 3, 6, 7, I already have 8 days worth of rentals. And it is, Wednesday right now. And I think it's going to be booked up even more, booking up the weekend. So I'm just super grateful for this whole process, this whole learning experience, trying to level up, trying to grow, and then being able to actually see the results, putting in the hard work, learning, growing, and then being able to see that on paper, see that in the bank account where it really does matter. Seeing $1,300 almost in 1 week with only 2 trailers, and I'm still not even fully booked up. To me, that just says, wow, there's some crazy potential in this business. And I'm going to be going after it. I'm going to be hunting it down. So as I go forward, from last week to this week, I'm already at that 8, level of days mark. And I'm just curious, how quickly am I going to be able to grow? What does that really look like? And I guess time will tell. But I'm just super pumped to get this going, to see these numbers. And now the question is, can I keep reproducing that? Can I continue, whether I'm advertising, whether I'm, going door to door, whatever that ends up looking like, going to businesses, Facebook groups, all the stuff, can that be reproducible? And the question is, even further down the line, what is that going to look like during wintertime? Am I able to get enough commercial contracts to actually sustain the business during the winter season? That's a big question mark I have for myself. I don't know about you. Maybe you're already well experienced in this industry. You know how it goes. But I'm just assuming, similarly to my previous employment being a RV transporter, I'm still doing that on the side. But am I actually able to get through the winter? Because there's seasons during that as well where I've gone, oh, okay, well, this is a low season in the year. So you have to account for that. And so this is my first go around for the first year being in business, being in operation. And I'm just really hoping to get as much connections as possible to be able to get those commercial consistent loads or opportunities during the winter season. So there you have it. Just under $1,300 for myself in 1 week. That is by far the best week I've had. Maybe I've come close by a random week, close to $1,000 before. But to be honest, this has been the best week so far. And thankfully, gratefully, this next week, I'm already on track to just about meet that same expectation, having 8 total day rentals, however you divide that up. And we'll see how that goes as well. Maybe that can be a new, high record. That'd be great. But just so grateful for the opportunity, meeting with customers, talking with people, spending that a little extra time with them, chatting in the driveway, sending that, last message. Hey, thank you so much. After they've already paid, I've already done the whole, dump. But just sending a message. Hey, appreciate your business. Really, and I've tried to emphasize, I really appreciate that you chose to work with me. I don't want to take that for granted. I want to make sure and emphasize this is their choice. They chose to go with me, and I want to show my gratitude towards them in any way possible, as much as I can. They didn't have to. They could have gone with a bigger company that would have probably been a safer bet. Because I'm just a new person. They don't know me. I don't have brand recognition. I don't have authority. I'm simply a new guy with a lot smaller of an operation by far than the people who are already established in my town. So anyways, hopefully this was a help to you. Hopefully it's an encouragement to you as you are, maybe you're at the starting line. Maybe you haven't even bought a dump trailer yet. Maybe you are looking to level up like I am. You're in this stage where you'll have a few good weeks, or maybe you'll have a good week, you'll have a bad week. It's just so inconsistent. And this is the first real time where I'm looking at last week going, wow, I made almost $1,300. And I'm looking at this week as I'm kind of in the middle of it going, wow, I might be on track to make the same amount or maybe more. So this is just incredible. So I'm super pumped to see what is in store in this next week's future, and I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully you have a great day today. Stay safe, guys, and God bless.